Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and I usually don't indulge on little bickerings, Instagram battles like this one, but today we're taking a look at Michal Krizo and Sergio Oliva Jr. And like I said, I'll get this out of the way, guys. This is what was said on Instagram. I'm sure Nick Strength and Power, Xavier Wills, Desktop Bodybuilding. I'm sure that they will cover it just fine, but here's a quick glimpse. Sergio Oliva says, wasting their talents, and he's commenting on Krizo's pictures. Wasting their talents, need to come play in the big leagues. I think they would kill, actually. So we give him a compliment. And Krizo comments back, you are one of my favorite bodybuilders. Now that's great, But when I competing with you, he doesn't speak English. When I competing with you, you haven't chance to win. So he's basically saying that he would destroy him. Doesn't even have a chance. So Sergio Oliva comments back, come prove it in real bodybuilding league. We battle warriors over here. You beat the same two guys every year. Boring. Anyway, guys, this is a comparison channel. Let's see if Michal Krizo really would defeat Sergio Oliva Jr. because I have to say, this is the recent win for Michal Krizo, 2021 Arnold Classic Europe for the Elite League, not the Open League, the Pro League. But he is improved, guys. Arms, physique, even in the wheels here. He is maybe more than a match. Maybe he was correct in saying that he doesn't stand a chance to win. But, guys, this is one pose, and as you know, you can't judge a bodybuilding competition on one pose. Here's another take on the front double. And this is Krizo, and this is from the show. And there wasn't a whole big selection of pictures from the 2021 from Michal Krizo. But the ones that I do see, he has improved tenfold. And his threats might be, should be taken seriously. But I can see Sergio Oliva's complaint. I see the pictures, and Krizo seems to compete against, with all due respect here, a mini-me. A mini-me. If you guys ever seen the Austin Powers movies, he has a mini-me. He's just a little bald white man, just like him, and of course, he's a little less impressive than Krizo, and he beats him every time. And there was one other guy in there, but anyway. I can see Sergio Oliva's point here. You might be able to beat those guys, but can you beat us? Yes, in the front double. Let's go through the poses, and we'll see what we do have. This is a screenshot for Krizo, and I honestly think it distorts the thickness of the athlete. But having said that, all excuses aside, Sergio Oliva, his lats do appear to be just as, or maybe even more filled out than Krizo. So one could argue it could be a tie game if you're going to have a fun little, one-upmanship or, a contest. Here's Krizo from last year. Now, it's hard to say if he improved in this shot. I think he definitely improved in the front double, and as we'll see in the back shots, you guys can make your own decision on that. But here, these guys are a good matchup for each other. You can see the outer arms, things of that nature. Krizo does have better arms. You could see that from the front double. But maybe Sergio has a better V-taper. Go to the side, and again, guys, a screenshot for Krizo. Don't like to use these, but man, you can see the size of this dude. And I'm sure many people were shaking their heads thinking, he definitely stands more than a chance. I mean, the guy placed, what did he place, 5th at the Arnold's Classics? I mean, come on. So could Krizo win the event? Here is Krizo from last year. Now take a look, guys. This is a serious athlete to be taken seriously in the IFBB Open League, in the Pro League, rather. I got him ahead of Sergio Oliva. Side tricep. This is a screenshot for both men. Of course, you can't really compare qualities here. This is a high-definition YouTube picture of a screenshot of Sergio. I like how he kicks his foot back there. I would give him this one on style alone, but on mechanics, sheer muscle. With all due respect to Sergio Oliva Jr., I honestly think that Krizo, he would be defeating him. In the front, in the side, but guys, there is the back. And that's the most important part, I guess. It shows conditioning or lack thereof. Screenshot for Krizo does him no justice. He's standing up straight, and if you look at some comparisons with Sergio Oliva Jr., when he does his back shots, I don't know what he does. He bends at his knees, he spreads eagle, and turns him down to about 5'6", makes him so short. Well, maybe 5'8", 5'8". That's why I made him so short here. I don't think Krizo does the same thing. But having said that, I don't know. I think it's a matchup. I think it's a dead even comparison in this shot, that is. Conditioning of the glutes, sure, it looks better for Sergio. Keep in mind, this is a screenshot, and I have seen the next picture, and it's much more flattering. And let's go to that shot. And Krizo, you may notice he's holding his arms up straight. Watch the video footage of him hitting the rear double. He didn't want to open it up. He would do this, he'd crouch his delts back, and then he'd do this again, and he wouldn't really open it up. But having said that, once again, look at the glutes, the conditioning of his hamstrings, back development. Back for back, I'd give it to Sergio because of the display. But he looks drier, my goodness. He looks drier than Sergio. And surely, he's drier than last year. And don't call me Shirley. You guys ever see that movie? Anyway. Finish this one off. The abs and thigh pose. And unfortunately, it's a screenshot. It's a screenshot for Krizo. And I searched up and down. I was actually holding off on doing any comparisons with the 2021 Michal Krizo at the Arnold Classic Europe because of the picture footage. I thought there was going to be better quality pictures released, but I wanted to let you guys at least see that he is improving, in my opinion. And the guys in the IFBB should take note. And they should take note of this comparison. The fact that Krizo is, I don't know if he's taking Sergio to school, but keep in mind, this is not one of Krizo's strongest poses. And he's anything but getting bullied here. Look at the quads on the man. Abs, not as aesthetically pleasing as Sergio's, but pretty cut nonetheless. But I guess I would give this one to Sergio. But how many is that, guys? How many did I give to Sergio? Not many. Finish this one off for real this time. Not the false finish. With the most muscular. And this is a dandy. These guys look like dinosaurs, don't they? Krizo looks like a big dinosaur, and then Sergio looks like a big dinosaur. Anyway, Krizo has more muscle separation. More pop, more wow in his muscles. Which is no disrespect meant to Sergio Oliva. It just goes to show you guys, hey, I just did a comparison between Krizo and Ronnie Coleman 1998. And Krizo ended up, he didn't win, but he ended up looking pretty good in the comparison. And that should give us all a heads up on this guy. And here at the Arnold Europe, he's even better. So I hate to leave you guys hanging with ties and things of that nature, who I think the judges would pick and versus who I think I would pick. Here is your winner, and it does create controversy, and that's what bodybuilding is all about. Michal Krizo, I do believe he would edge Sergio Oliva Jr. out, and that is big words, guys, big words. And with the Arnold Classic, Ohio coming up, and Sergio Oliva Jr. competing in that event, if he were to win that one, Krizo would be looking good for his future. He's got a future so bright, he has to wear sunglasses at night. Hit thumbs up on the video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this and updates on all of the IFBB events. Have a great day.